Hello everyone! I'm back for another video. Today I'm going to be doing something I've never really seen on YouTube, and before I made a YouTube I kind of wished someone would do it, so I'm doing it, and that is I'm going to start segment-ish thing where I talk about fan fiction. Because if you're like me, you get finished with a book and you're like, I kind of wonder what other people think, and then you go to fanfiction.com and you look it up, and there's so much of what people think the story's gonna come into and stuff, or even there'll be fan fictions where it's the Mortal Instruments, and it won't even be things like the Mortal Instruments. Sometimes they're just all human and they just pretty much just use the character names and some of their characteristics, and they base a whole story off of that. And I just find it really interesting, and I really like fan fiction. If you can't find a book and you're like, I really liked the Mortal Instruments, I want to see some other stuff with those characters. So yeah, I love it. So this week I'm going to be doing the Mortal Instruments, because the book Instruments, I love the Mortal Instruments. Literally I have a quote from the Mortal Instruments on my foot. That's how much I love it. So, and I have a ring. It's not facing the right direction. I have a ring. So the first one is, most of these I read a long time ago. They're just some of the top rated ones, so I thought I'd tell you which of the top rated ones that I liked. So the first one is The 9 Consequences of One Night in a Door. And this one, so it's totally human, but it's about Clary and Jace, obviously. So Clary's 15, I think, and Jace is gonna be a senior. It's the summer before or something like that. I read this a long time ago. And they go to a party, they get real drunk, obviously, and they have sex in the bathroom. And it results in a pregnancy. And it's just very interesting to they go through all the trials of teenagers through teen pregnancy, but also their dads are rivals, and it's just very interesting. But I mean, it's not the Mortal Instruments at all. It literally just uses the characters' names, but I just thought it was a very interesting story. If you are interested in that kind of plot line, go give it a read. The next one is Battle of the Bands. There's actually a lot of stories on there that are like this, so it'll be Jonathan, Clary's brother, will be in a band with Jace, and then either she'll just go to concerts with them, or she'll go on tour with them, or she's part of the band, and there's a lot of those on there. And this one is about Clary hates Jace, who is her best friend, who is in a band, and I'm not sure if Jonathan is in the band in this one or not, but typical, they hate each other, they end up liking each other, that type of thing. The next one is very similar. It's called Ascension. I think I liked this one more than Battle of the Bands. And this one is about Clary going on tour with her brother's band, which Jace is the lead singer, I think. And they're I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. But then they end up really liking each other and being in a relationship. And it goes through at first it's just them hating them and maybe thinking they like each other, but then it goes through the trials of their relationship and what they have to go through to be together. And it's very interesting. The next one is Rogue, and this one was actually very, close to the books, I would say. It's someone is trying to collect up all of the the best of the best supernaturals in Brooklyn, and obviously, Jace is one of them because he's awesome, and I don't remember if Clary's one or not, but it was very interesting, to be very similar to the book, but not the book, and I really liked that one. And then the last one, this is another common theme of the fanfiction, is After Her, and it's just pretty much the same story for all of them. Is Clary tells Jace that she's pregnant, and then Jace and her get an argument, and she runs off. Usually they'll say she made a special rune and created a portal, and she jumped through it not knowing where she was going, even though in the books it says you can't do that because you could end up in the abyss. But whatever, I'll ignore the rules for this one. And usually it's 5-10 years later, they end up meeting up again, whether he comes to that random institute that she's at, or she has to go back to Brooklyn, and then they have to like go through all this, and then he's like, who's that child? How old is he? Is that my child? So yeah, those are my top 5 of the favorites on fanfiction for the Mortal Instruments. To find these, they're in there. So go to fanfiction, then go to books, and then go to Mortal Instruments, and then scroll down to the filters. It depends. If you're on your computer, the filters is at the top. If you're on your phone, it's at the bottom. And click, so it'll be like, I think it says ratings. And the ratings will be like mature, teen, stuff like that. I usually just click all, so it'll have all the fanfictions no matter what the rating is. And then you click, so it'll say like most recently updated or something, but then you click on that, it drops down, and you click favorites, and then you click search from there. Excuse me. And then you go, like, I told you the names of them, and maybe I'll put them in the description box too. If I don't, just like comment and I'll tell you what they're called if you want to know. And I think all of these are within the first 3 pages under the favorites, under all ratings. So there you go. I love fanfiction. Tell me what type, like what books or movies or shows of fanfiction that you think you want to know what are my favorites. And I've read a lot of them already, and if not, I'll go research, read them, and tell you what I think so you know what to read. So in the comments, just comment what your favorite books, movies, TV shows are, and next week maybe I'll make one. So, bye! So I hope you liked it. Go follow me on Insta, Twitter, maybe Snapchat, I don't know. And then subscribe, give me a like, comment, whatevs. I love you all. Till next time. Bye!